The Sacramento Kings may have had one of the more exciting losing seasons in NBA history. The Kings showed a lot of promise and potential of what they could be in the future this year. The Kings finished 9th in the Western Conference. In my previous video on the Kings, I talked about the amazing season that AaronFox and Buddy Hield had together. These guys are the future of the Kings going forward, and it's exciting to see this duo come together. I was extremely high on Buddy Hield in his college days at Oklahoma. He struggled in his first couple of seasons adjusting to the NBA, but Hield is a hard worker and a confident scorer. Sooner or later, he was going to burst out as a dominant scorer in the NBA. He has shown that he is capable of that. AaronFox looks extremely confident as a young player. He averaged around 17 points and 7 assists this year. Fox was not looked to be a great shooter coming out of Kentucky, but he has really worked on that part of his game and has improved a lot. The team added Marvin Bagley through the draft, and he just fits well with this team. Bagley is an inside presence that can knock down jumpers here and there. He works well with being that glue guy for the team. He was definitely the right pick for the Kings. Bagley is just a high energy guy that brings it every night. Face-up jumpers, hooks, post-ups, and also rebounding the basketball. Bagley can score the basketball as a big man, and it will be amazing to see how he will be in the future because he has huge upside. One of the more interesting recent acquisitions of the Kings were trading for Harrison Barnes. As a Dallas Mavericks fan, it was sad seeing him go. I love Harrison Barnes' game, but he tends to have tunnel vision and disappear in moments where you need him. Barnes has transformed into a good one-on-one player. He loves to post up and go for the mid-range. He is definitely a 20 points per game scorer in the NBA. The thing with Barnes being in Sacramento is that he won't be heavily relied upon as he was in Dallas. Prior to Doncic becoming the man, Barnes was the man in Dallas. He became the second option next to Doncic. Now he is able to take a back seat, which may elevate his game even more. Barnes can't lead a team, but he can contribute to a winning team like he did in Golden State. The Kings are on the path to becoming a winning team. They already have a four-headed beast of nothing but potential. Fox, Hield, Barnes, and Bagley. All guys who can become big time in games. Willie Cauley-Stein has impressed me a lot this season. He always reminded me of Tyson Chandler. He's a good pick and roll big man with Fox and Hield. He has been consistent this year, having good scoring games and rebounding games. His future in Sacramento is sort of up in the air right now. I'm not sure if the Kings are willing to let him go and commit to a small ball team with Bagley at the 5. Willie is going to be looking to get paid, and I don't think the Kings are looking to entertain that. Willie has been a great player, and I don't think any Kings fans wouldn't want him back for the right price. Bogdanovich is such a great piece for this team. He plays such great minutes with the team, providing them three-pointers, scoring, and playmaking. He's an all-around team player, and honestly, he is growing to be one of my favorite players on the Kings. The team also has good role pieces such as Nemanja Bjelica, Harry Giles, Frank Mason, and even a guy who I'm still upset to this very day that the Mavericks let go, in Yogi Ferrell. These guys are all young, and the organization is banking on their potential as players. The Kings have only a second-round pick in this year's draft, so they must make some free agency moves. They need to prioritize bringing on some more veteran talent and more shooters. Guys I think the Kings should make an offer to are Trevor Ariza, Reggie Bullock, Terrence Ross, and Marcus Morris. I would look to try and keep the core pieces together, including Stein. The Kings are heading on a path to success. The long history of the Kings has been failure after failure, but now they are starting to see some growth in their organization and are building a great foundation of talent. It's safe to say that the Kings are in a better position now than they ever were with DeMarcus Cousins.
The game, how important was that for you guys to be able to pull out this win?
That was light, man. I know what their game scheme is every night. They're hyping up their big man over there. He thinks he's a stopper. It's not happening. I brought him back to reality.
I always believed that getting the best player in a trade doesn't really always make you the winner of that trade. When trading star players, everyone always looks for a star in return. But sometimes trading your star for a good young player and some picks, it may be the best way to go. And that's what the Kings are able to do in getting Buddy Hield, who is transforming himself into a star. The Kings were unable to make the playoffs this year, but still show that it is possible that they can get there. I have to admit, one thing that I don't like that the Kings recently did was firing David Yeager as the head coach for this team. They brought on Luke Walton, who I'm kind of indifferent about being a head coach for a team. He isn't that bad of a coach, but he also isn't a very successful one. But given the drama on the Lakers, I will try to give him a pass. I'll be looking on how he will try to put this young Sacramento team in a place to make a run for the playoffs. With the core of Fox, Hield, and Barnes, the Kings should start making a playoff push next year. The future of Sacramento is truly bright after the organization and fans endured countless years of darkness.